Hello everybody and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, kind of branching out into something a little bit new. And I thought I would do that with my buddy here, Nick.
Hi, how's it going? My name is Nick Acosta. I have a YouTube channel, The Film Fan. You can go check it out. I do movie reviews, Blu-ray unboxings, and many more awesome movie-related things.
So he's one of my co-workers where I'm working right now in the House of 1,000 Potatoes in Idaho. And both of us, because we both have YouTube channels, I thought, why don't we do a collaboration? So, because both of our channels are something a little bit different, I do hair stuff, he does movie stuff, we thought to meet somewhere in between and have a nice discussion about what are the best hairstyles that we have seen in movies, specifically sticking to something a little bit more classic. So, that's what we're going to be going over today. Our picks for the best hairstyles in classic movies. Alright, so here's where I wanted to get started. So everybody who watches my videos knows that I do rockabilly style, old school stuff from like the 40s and 50s. And I've already done videos on how to style an Elvis Presley pompadour, how to style a Johnny Cash pompadour. And one man who I wanted to drop his name first thing because he's not specifically cinema, but I would still say entertainment, would be Roy Orbison's hair. And do you know what Roy Orbison is?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's the guy who does the Pretty Woman.
He sounds like the dude who came up with Orbit gum. That's what he sounds like.
Oh no, it's Roy Orbison.
Gotcha.
People like, do a Roy Orbison pompadour. I'm like, it's honestly, they all kind of look the same. But don't tell anyone I said that. But
yeah.
they kind of do look the same. But I wanted to drop those ones first, and now we'll, just as something that influential pompadours nonetheless. But my first one that I would say, boom, hands down, one of the best hairstyles, just based on how much people ask me to do it, James Dean, Rebel Without a Cause.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Yeah. It is a look that even like, I know James Franco, he tried to imitate it in some of his future stuff and when he did pompadours, and so many people have asked me on how to do it.
It would be really cool because I think James Dean is like one of the most attractive men ever, like in the world that ever lived. So I think you should totally try it. I couldn't pull it off. Like, look at me. I look like a schlub, you know, but you could definitely do it for sure.
Okay. Nice.
So I wanted to drop a name in here for you. My first choice, and this is from a classic movie called Grease. Jeff Conaway as Kenickie from Grease. I love that he did like that little curl thing.
Oh yeah.
In the front, so it kind of made him look like a bird, like a majestic hawk or something. And I just love that. I've always wanted to pull off that hairstyle, but my hair doesn't naturally like help with the whole process of making the hair. Like my hair is super stubborn.
Yeah. Hey, that look right there, I've actually, a good friend of mine did one a look like that. It's called an elephant trunk. Because it's like the or like a jelly roll. It's like comes out in like a curlicue in the front. Yeah. But yeah, I've had a friend of mine did that one. Name's Tom Moore. He's he doesn't make YouTube videos anymore, but he did one and he has one. So
that's awesome.
So yeah, it's called an elephant trunk. So
that's great.
Who knows? Maybe you can try it out. Okay, and then next one for me, I did actually. This isn't a movie. I actually haven't seen this movie in years, probably since I was 12. I remember nothing, absolutely nothing from this movie except for the main actor's hair, and that is Johnny Depp in Cry Baby.
Well, Johnny Depp has pulled off a lot of hairstyles, my friend.
Yeah.
So that's another good one right there, Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I have not seen that movie since I was a kid. I remember nothing from that movie, but I just remember he had the big old pompadour with the one thing sticking down, and I have like old videos on my or pictures on my Instagram where I'm trying to do the crybaby look, and it looks bad. But I remember his hair in that movie, great. But so forgettable of a movie, I remember absolutely nothing.
You can say that about a lot of movies.
Yeah, I remember nothing.
So my next pick, I don't know, have you ever seen Labyrinth? I went with David Bowie.
Oh yeah! Yes!
His hair is so sick with how long it is, but like how interesting and bizarre and cool his hair is. Nobody I've ever met could ever pull off a hairstyle.
Gosh.
But David Bowie does it, and he's still, a lady killer when he does it.
Oh my gosh. I can't focus on his hair because there's the villain song in that movie, and all you can see is he's wearing those tights and his crotch is just sticking out. And I was like, even as a kid watching it, I was like, I could never focus on like the song or what's going on because I was just looking at David Bowie's crotch.
Magic dance, magic dance. That baby spell
in that movie, so I don't know. I never got too connected with it with that hair.
yeah. His crotch is definitely draws in the eyes. Yeah,
eye catcher. Yeah. Okay, next one. Next one was now this one it was one I did mention to you. Thinking about the remake came out in 2013 or 2013 or 14, something like that, of The Great Gatsby.
Yes.
My favorite hair in that was Joel Edgerton's character. Yep. Liked it more than Leonardo DiCaprio's.
Yep.
And I think it's because I was a little salty because I just had cut my hair back then. And I had, and I did it like before the movie came out. I used to do a little curly Q on the end, and when I did a little curly Q, people would, after the movie came out, people would be like, "Whoa, you're looking like Leonardo DiCaprio," and I was like, "I did it before the movie." So maybe I was being a little bit hipstery, but a little angsty teen. But I loved his hair because it was crisp, clean, classic. Side parted contour, which is something that I do right now because I don't keep my hair as long. So loved his hair in that movie.
Yeah, that's a great choice. My next choice is also a really awesome choice. It's a hairstyle that I've tried. You ever have those moments where you like get out of the shower, your hair's like super wet, and you're like, I just want to try to see what my hair would look like if I replicated somebody.
Every day.
And that is Christian Bale as Patrick Bateman in American Psycho.
Yes,
He has like the slick back hair. I've always wanted to do that, and I tried it, and I looked terrible. And Christian Bale just pulls it off like he's a stud. I mean, it's Christian Bale, for crying out loud. I mean, the dude's a stud naturally, but I mean, he just looks so good with this hairstyle, like the slick back look, and I just can't pull it off. I can't do it.
I almost put in here, just talking about like classic slick back, is old man makeup Marlon Brando. The Godfather with old man makeup. I was like, that slick back. Yeah. So I almost put that in mine. But, so I'm out of those are my my regular ones. And then I have my funny ones after
so
that.
I have one more that I'll say. This is for, I guess, a new crowd, a new movie crowd, and that is Newt Scamander in Fantastic Beasts, Eddie Redmayne, where he has like the kind of like the curly like hair.
Yes.
It's kind of like messy, but it still is very like, I don't know, it's just sexy. It's got a like, sexy look, Like, I wish that I could grow my hair out that long and make it look like that. I think you just need a perm. And
Make it
I
curly.
could do that. Yeah, I don't think I could go for the perm. I don't think it would work,
Yeah.
So.
Awesome. Nice. So those were the ones that we picked out to say were influential, or I don't know, just ones we liked. So the next one we did was I did two really funny ones that I thought were something notable. I call it an honorable mention. Now, this one's a pretty obscure movie, and actually, funny enough, I have never seen this movie.
Really?
I've only seen pictures of the movie.
Okay.
Because in the groups on Facebook where people like mention like funny rockabilly hairstyles, this one would always stick out. Weird movie from the 90s called Johnny Suede.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. And it's got Brad Pitt in it.
What?
Brad Pitt.
Really?
And he has a pompadour that is no joke 2 feet high. And he looks like Dan Aykroyd from Coneheads. It's like
after this video, you have to show me that hair.
Oh my gosh. I'm putting one like right here in between us. I'm gonna put a little image here. It is so funny. And I have never seen the movie. I don't know what it's about. I just, in these Facebook groups, people would be like, how do I get my hair like this? I was like, well, you don't.
I just want to say, the movie could be crap, but I want to watch it now.
Just because of the hair?
I'm invested just because of the 2-foot tall pompadour that Brad Pitt of all people.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I have one worst hair I just named it worst hair. It's like I watched this movie for the first time about like a month and a half ago, and I hate it. I don't like this movie at all. A lot of people like it. It's like a cult classic for some people. I just found the movie to be really kind of boring and just not. It didn't take itself seriously, and it was trying to do that, but it was just not, I don't know. It kept me unfocused. But have you ever seen Return of the Living Dead? That's the movie.
Oh!
So it's this guy.
Yes!
It's this
yes!
guy, Miguel Nunez Jr. as Spider. It's like this weird mullet, like perm, like looking.
Yes!
hairstyle. It's disgusting. It looks horrible, and that's the one thing in this movie too. The one thing in this movie that stood out to me the most was his hair. I kept looking at like what?
It's a big distraction.
Yeah, why would somebody have this haircut? Like why? Even like in a movie. If they're trying to make it funny, I mean, his hair just looks absolutely stupid. It looks really dumb. Like, it looks bad.
That's amazing.
It looks really bad.
Nice. And then that reminds me, this one was not on my list, but one we talked about at work. Big time spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but so warning, in Venom, the final what's that guy? I always forget his name.
Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. He's wearing this disgusting ginger wig. It's so bad.
I don't know if they're trying to make him look like he's 25 or 30 or something.
I don't know.
Dude, he's an older guy.
He's a famous bald actor.
Yeah.
That'd be like you put a wig on like Vin Diesel and be like, yeah, he's always had hair. Like it just doesn't work. He's a famous bald actor, like an actor that doesn't have a lot of hair. That wasn't even on my list. It was just one I wanted to mention. It was funny.
That looks horrible. I mean, but then again, I mean, if we're talking about facial hair, have you seen Justice League with Henry Cavill?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the mustache.
Yeah.
We won't get into that. That's a whole.
That's a video for another day.
That's a whole other story, my friend.
Yeah. Okay, and then my last funny award, I give it the Best Mullet Award.
Yeah.
And my Best Mullet Award, it's got a little bit of a backstory to it. So, my Best Mullet goes to Kurt Russell as Snake in Escape from LA.
Oh my gosh, you know what's hilarious?
What?
My Best Mullet Award goes to Kurt Russell from Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh my gosh, yes! Yes!
That's awesome. That is so funny. Dude, his mullet, it's beautiful. Okay? It is beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. I didn't even think for a minute that you would have chosen Kurt Russell.
Oh yeah.
There's so many mullet styles to choose from, but dude, Kurt Russell, man, that guy, whew.
He is the mullet king. And the reason I chose Escape from LA and not Escape from New York is because Escape from LA came out in 1996. This is like 10 years after mullets were a thing.
Yeah.
That mullet was so outdated. So I was like, the one Kurt Russell mullet I'm going with, Escape from LA.
That's a good choice. That's a really good choice. And I like your reasoning even more so.
Yeah.
I mean, Kurt Russell, he's the man. Big Trouble in Little China, I love the movie. It's a John Carpenter movie. A lot of people don't realize that. And he is awesome in the movie, and his mullet is even better.
Nice. Very nice. Well, that was our picks for the best and worst hair from Hollywood, from cinema, you could say. And that was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
so if you like this, make sure to let us know in the comments, what are your favorite hairstyles from cinema, from Hollywood, from anyone who's certainly famous or noticeable? I would love to know. And if you want to see me do more videos with Nick in the future, also let me know. Check out his channel. It'll be in the description. All right. Catch you guys later.